Who is this actual fucking luchador? What am I looking at? Who is this actual fucking luchador?
100%. You know, what I mean, and
Am I looking at an actual fucking
we are
luchador?
going to see the characters that may come and possibly depending on how the season goes.
Hold on a second.
There's
Hold
going to
on
be
a
some
second. Hold on a
champions.
second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta pee. All right. I gotta pee. We're gonna be in a watch party for a second, but give me a second. I gotta pee. All right. Give me a second. All right. I'm in here. Back to the live stream.
Well, yeah, this could be a road of victory, as you are saying. After all, in this new year, as we come closer to those SWC finals, we are going to see the characters,
That's an actual fucking
main
luchador.
characters of that story, as they are trying to grab that $500,000, baby.
And
Big
El
money.
Colt.
it ain't nothing to sneeze at. I know 1.5 is a lot. It's nice, but like, unless you've held that in your hand, you should not be scoffing at 500K.
100%. You know what I mean? And it's a reward of time already invested, right?
Exactly.
Obviously, Fatal Fury had just come out, and a lot of people are putting their focus on it. But these players have been grinding King of Fighters for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, the first time I was ever at Evo Japan, it was me and you, Pockets, commentating some KOF.
Some 14,
so, yeah,
baby.
we've seen a lot of these players grind year after year, iteration after iteration. So it's beautiful to see them rewarded with high prize spots as well, and all of those skills.
What are
to
we
be able to
watching
translate to high
anyway?
results.
I think so too, man. Like, you're gonna see a lot of just like legacy skill, not only at Evo
Ooh.
Japan, but all sorts of tournaments featuring this game. And I think the people that are coming in because of fight. I actually can't, before we get started, I can't understand enough how you'll probably get not only a bunch of different locals here that you don't see outside of Japan, but you're going to get a lot of international players who don't go to the U.S. either at Evo Japan. So that's also a very important factor here.
Yeah, that's one of the things you talked about, right? It was like, well, at Evo Vegas, we get a lot of representation from like Central Latin America, in addition to a lot of the Asian participants that come here. But like for Evo Japan, we get to see like the depths of the Korean scene, the Taiwan scene, the Chinese scene, the Japanese scene. So yeah, it's just real sick to see how in-depth it goes and how deep their player base is.
And that kind of reminds me like the old days, like, you know, when you go to different regional battles and like you might know your Justins and your Yipes and your Pyro Lees and whatnot, but sometimes you just take a trip to the West. For me,
there is no bar.
Winners semifinals. That's crazy. This is top 8?
Okay.
He liked the matchup against Maiden. We saw this.
What is this?
We saw this last year.
What is this, King of Fighters?
That Athena has been doing some stuff, but seems that that is more than ready. Look at that charge. It doesn't matter. You are rolling. The line pillar is their pockets.
I'm thinking probably because they have to worry about the pillow pressure as much.
If we gonna watch King of Fighters, let's watch King of Fighters top 8.
Big deal when they did that because we were like, this is coming, this is happening, and then they dropped the re-release for KOF 13.
Yeah.
Bro kept moving in closer.
You're trying to bridge the gap here.
A little bit of a callback right there.
Very smart
Yeah.
stuff.
The Athena and the whip. That here. He's probably gonna say, I was just doing stuff.
I'm not here for King of Fighters. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
I know if I had a podcast, yeah. In the past, I did.
But he has to fight Hinoki next with either the Sandoval. We saw the Narmire as well. So that's something that could potentially come out.
I would love to see. I mean, just because I want to see that matchup now.
Yeah.
I want to see Debagame win. And I want to see if he's going to answer Cagliostro because I don't know. That looked pretty rough to me.
Okay, Street
Also,
Fighter.
surely you want to see how Hinoki Capcom Cup made a lot of new fans out here. I think for that performance, but also even before
Winners
that, Yukichi's
final.
been really successful on
Here we
most of the
go.
6 events that you've seen him at.
Yeah, Yukichi did really well last year. The only person who challenged Mena, I think they went to game 5. Mena just destroyed everybody else.
That's right. The Zangief Villado, it's really cool. As you mentioned, community. His whole team is out here.
Yeah.
They've been out here for like 2-3 weeks trying to train in Japan.
You've been seeing them grind with all the reject guys and being able to throwing down sets with a lot of the teams and a lot of the groups out here. But here we go. He's in the bracket now. Got to stand on his own. Winners final of this pool. Assuming this round 3, round 4.
Yeah, it's definitely day 2 pool, so one of the killers right now. Ooh.
Hanson with that. Somehow not voted the best button. I don't know.
I think it was his low forward that got voted as his best button.
Absurd.
Yeah, crouch medium kick 1, not the stand fierce.
Not the stand fears. I don't know.
I don't know. All his buttons are too good.
They're all pretty bumped. Yeah.
Like the slight delay from Zangief Villado there, just in case he was to wake up with anything.
Yeah, back-to-back reversals, but Yuki just gotta be careful here. Gonna eat the chest chops. Burnout now, just out of range. Gets the topsy punish.
Chipping them out.
Interesting to choose Tatsu as a
It's
punch.
over.
Okay, sweep. He actually got the autocorrect on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
He actually got the autocorrect on that. Okay.
Lotto trying to slow the match down a little bit.
It feels so weird because we just watched Grand Blue going to Grand Blue to this game.
He
It's
is so
they
scared.
are similar, but they're not.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yep.
Probably EX Fireball. So what happens when you walk forward accidentally? Oh my goodness.
No, I don't know. He's committing right
Yeah.
now. That's a lot of committing
He's
decisions he's making.
Oof. Try to wake up parry, but no.
I think he meant to do all of that.
So he tried to force something there. Villado did not get in anything.
No.
This is still first to 2, right?
Yep, so
Yeah,
first
okay.
2. Which a lot of players, want the Grand Blue treatment. They went the 3 out of 5.
Everyone, if you give a mouse a cookie, you give him first to 3, next and 1 first to 5. Get rid of every game first to 10 only. Topanga style.
Topanga style.
If he didn't press a button, SPD might have whipped.
Trade in his favor though, willing to just take the real estate.
Dude, Zangief Villado is so good. He's one of the few Zangiefs that uses stand medium kick and that
Yes.
stand medium punch so well.
I was about to say he is using those buttons in an excellent way to control mid-range against Ken of all characters.
Yeah.
He feels like Ryukichi's the one on the back foot
I'm
against
saying, like-
Zangief's buttons.
Yeah, like the whip punish too into the
Beautiful,
lariat.
yep. Level 3
Level
on
3.
deck. That's 1. Boom. Brazil.
Like you pointed out, the stand medium kick, he's been really, really good about applying that.
Excuse me? What just happened?
I remember when it was buffed, and then they were doing
What
the
just
whole videos
happened?
where you couldn't whip punish it, and then all the Zangief players just like, if you try hard enough, you can whip
Oh,
punish
we're
it.
just getting straight into it. Okay.
That's another part of they call it in Japan, they call it politics. The FTC calls it politics out here, is like defending your character properly.
Oh, yes.
Like,
You have
we need
to.
a politician. Zangief needs a politician. The kick's not that good.
Zangief needs a politician. It's crazy.
Version off the jab.
Nice dash.
You dead.
Zangief Villado, momentum on his side. Yukichi looking a little shaky in this.
What's happening,
Yeah,
bro?
after that, he had the combo the Larry, but he gave up to get the headbutt and guaranteed the burnout right there.
Ryukichi.
Get just fishing with that stand medium kick.
I didn't see how bro got here.
Villado on the brink of burnout here, or he's still at level 1.
Spin, spin, spin. One more, I'll do
One
it.
here.
Barely, even on guard
He just
though.
got hit, yeah, to avoid the burnout.
Perry still trying to just hold on to that drive.
Nice jab.
Okay. Tip,
Uh-oh.
bro.
That's the old school Zangief. The light cancel into SPD.
Still was willing to push his drive meter just to go in with the green dash.
This shit is so scary because he could die at any point in time, and he knows it.
Any kind of touch.
They can both die at any point in time, and they know it.
Really only needs like 2 pokes. And
That's
then a
fucking
combo.
insane.
That's it for Zangief.
Welcome, Devo! My boy!
Stand short.
I can't hear you.
There's that broken button.
Damn, that's crazy. They got him the fuck out of here.
It was right.
Money Button spends the bar to close the round now, but the thing is,
No, yo.
Yo.
I'm still looking at bottom right.
There we go. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's good? You done streaming?
Get another SA.
I mean, I'm streaming right now.
Is he gonna give him the chance?
No, I mean, like, are you doing streaming on YouTube?
No, yeah.
This staying heavy? This staying heavy? Part?
Like, okay, yeah, you're not live right now, basically, on YouTube.
No, I am.
I can tech on the throw loop. Interesting.
You're live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Styling here. Playing the long con. This time you can jump.
I just
So I
posted.
see. Now I see.
Yeah.
I see now. I see. I see. Okay.
Life lead. You got real estate, just chill, right? No need to try and close it out right now.
So, oh man, I can't be a
Wants to stand
bigot.
his ground.
Okay.
He doesn't want to push him all the way to the wall.
So he's got his
Absurd.
Be able to contend if he wants to push, especially with the green dash
How you been, bro?
How do you do?
By
I feel
standing
like
at that range.
Shit,
yeah, I
bro,
feel like
chill-
Zangief
yo,
he did that
I've been
guard
playing
really canceled to see how
Fatal
he
Fury's a
was gonna
cracked
react.
out game.
Because
My
with the
God.
comeback, I feel like
Talk
Zangief
about it.
belongs
I
in a
love it
big
so
force
much.
Super One.
Akame, what's good with you, my boy?
Get in there.
Welcome to the watch party.
Shouts out to Aqua Silk, the old snackers,
yeah.
the snackers. Got him.
I have been wanting to play. I've been playing some fucking Fatal Fury. I played it last
Yeah, just chill, right?
night, yesterday,
Like, no
one of
need
them
to
days.
approach. It's like Evo is backing away.
I hope Fatal Fury is in Evo
Zangief in that
Japan day 2, right?
It is. Well, I don't know about day 2, but it is at Evo Japan.
One touch.
Alright.
That's rough though. Zangief was pretty.
Yeah.
He kind of had it, and now we're
There you
tied up
go.
again.
And they actually had
Let momentum go.
a preview for the first DLC character.
Yeah, Ryukichi definitely slowed it down.
Did they?
So in situations where he's
Yeah, the nigga Andy Bogart.
I'm curious how Zangief Bellato approaches this now.
Oh, I gotta see that. I haven't even seen that.
Yeah, quick preview for that. And, yo, bruh, it's gonna be so nuts because they are hold on, this fucking Zangief.
But I can never hear this song without thinking of empty.
Ken, that's a what's that? It's a $3 million character right there.
I don't think it's enough though. He's working, but it's not enough.
Oh, bro, you know what? Fuck all this shit. You know what we need to play? I said it in the chat. We gotta play Sam's show. Apparently,
I've never played it, but I will try.
because apparently, right? SNK is hosting a
Ain't no way.
250k million, well not million, $250k tournament for it.
He killed that nigga. That's crazy.
Just like
A
that.
$250 million. Listen, we can try it, but I don't think
250,000, 250,000.
we can try. I mean, I don't think I'm that fire. That'd be crazy if it turned out I was that fire though.
Literally, Sam's show is like the slow. When it comes to slow fighting games, it is the slowest 2D fighting game, bro.
So very high level.
I
Zangief
don't
players
know,
to be
bro.
trained with.
We can try it though. I'm down.
Okay,
I ain't got nothing going.
it's okay.
Nice, we finished run.
Wondering about the new Tekken character. The new Tekken character. What?
This time the jab actually gonna connect.
Oh yeah, Tekken. That's a game.
There's a new Tekken character.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're gonna. We might reveal it Evo Japan, but yeah. And actually, this one's going to be, I think, an original new character for Tekken. I think, like not returning. It's supposed to be original. Either this one or the next one's supposed to be an original Tekken character.
Hey, oh,
This
there we
motherfucker
go.
Ken
That
just
was
did it.
pretty
He just stood there and stuck out a bunch of low mediums.
Bunch of normals, right? Yeah.
He just-
Like,
he
Yeah.
said low
He
medium,
did.
low medium until you walk closer.
Yeah, he did. And they putting that nigga in Fatal Furies, bro. No, they're not. Imagine like doing doing like your breaks off your gym ride kick.
They are not putting that nigga in Fatal Fury.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, at least he's pretty far in the
Yeah.
bracket. Unlike, you know,
They are not.
Computer,
you mentioned
change the lights to
before,
daylight.
right, where you lose in the first or second. But before we go any further, I believe we're moving on over to Justin Wong, who's over at the
The
arcade
old
shop.
man Junior.
Why does nobody? What is happening? I've noticed that like who they got in Evo Japan are like people who like
Evo Japan 2025.
They're like weebiest of the FGC.
like it's weird. Like there's two people that are like willing to talk to each other, and there's one person that just that they hate. I've noticed that in every section.
If you have a specific like stick or a specific
Wait, say that again.
Like there's two people that are willing to talk like there's two people that's willing to talk to each other, and there's one person that they don't talk to. Like right here.
Mm-hmm. So, and you know what that is though?
They was
It's
not
basically
fucking with,
two
bro.
niggas that know the game. Like this is Hell Pockets, and I forgot. I think it was El Ray. I forgot. But basically, these are two niggas that know King of Fighters.
Mm.
And then this guy doesn't. I forgot him. The other guy. He usually commentates like Street Fighter and Guilty Gear. So it's like two niggas that know the game and one nigga that doesn't.
Literally.
Yeah.
And like
Because the Hell Pockets is basically SNK Wooly.
and
Or
then
SNK K Brad actually.
and then these two.
Mm-hmm.
And then for some reason this motherfucker gets out of here. Look at bro's face. I don't understand bro's face.
Oh, Gianna, bro. Man,
This shit is hilarious to me, son. What is she saying right here?
Bro, he is an unk in every sense of the word, bro.
Like a lot of 50.
And then
He
what
is
is
an
it?
unk.
And then after what is this? What is this game? Blaze Blue.
That's Grand Blue.
Grand Blue.
Grand Blue.
After Grand Blue. Tekken? Is Tekken here?
Off the headbutt, because there were other times the headbutt didn't.
Yeah, Tekken's was at Evo Japan.
That's the
Yeah.
new Tekken 8 system, right?
Yeah, so
Oh, but this is like
you could think
recap
it's like
of
an
something
install
that
or like you
happened
play
already.
Games like
The offense. My man is just going in. He knows he's got Poco on the ropes, and so he's going to keep the pressure up. Even though he knows if he does get it.
How far? What?
even when the
Oh, not Ring Chu. Did Ring Chu win again? Oh my god. I'm gonna.
right? So because of that, Summit
The goddamn bear, bro.
Oh my God, Summit burst.
Wow.
Survived it this time.
Oh, I think he was trying to bait off flash kick or something there. Not quite enough to kill. Just goes for the air dash and blocks the Goldberg.
What were we watching before this? Was this Street Fighter? How did we go from Street Fighter to Guilty Gear? How did this happen?
I don't know. I don't know. But yes, we were watching Street Fighter before this. And now this is Guilty Gear.
I think we went too far. We went too far.
Just like that,
We went too far.
And the way
Where
Summit
is
was
Street
making
Fighter?
him play the pace, he was not ready to deal with at all. And even though he was still readily challenging after the switch,
Here it is. It's right here.
Flash kick, it really didn't do much to deter Summit. He literally was like, I don't care. I'll answer back with one of my own.
Yeah.
I don't care. Especially that big drop in the corner where he woke up, and I literally thought it was over after that. But
right
wake up,
here.
uppercut from Summit. You can't deter my man. He literally just did not get off the gas at any point toward that set.
Nah, he's gonna send it, brother. Like he's gonna wake up DP, doesn't work.
Okay, and then we get the chance to look at the bracket.
Tasty Steve.
Right for gold,
Tasty
bronze,
Steve.
I thought
silver.
they were for us. We all getting to play.
Okay. Zangief Dream, Kusanagi, Winners Final. Okay. We know where we are. Why can we not go like a little bit farther? Why do we go? Okay. So after Street Fighter's over.
I just remember it was, well, I think it was Gianna and Majin Obama was up there. I remember Majin Obama was on the panel.
So we don't finish any of the tournaments during this. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
I mean, if you want the live stream, you could pull it up on Twitch.
Okay, Panda.
The bear.
Well, actually, no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Panda.
This is a different
Directly
You watch
after
VODs.
this
You watch
shit.
VODs.
been running Lydia on the. There's Rangshu versus Chikarin.
Rangshu and Chikarin. That's what happened. Okay.
Rangshu has a difficult time against Chikarin.
The goddamn
For a
bear.
long time, that was one
The
of the players
goddamn
that,
bear.
especially in long set format,
Yeah.
he really struggled against.
Directly after Street Fighter, that's what happened.
And I would say towards the end of Tekken
We started
7 and
doing
then
losers for
Tekken 8,
Tekken.
it's much more, I would say, even.
Okay.
But
I guess the
last
stream
time Rangshu
switched.
got the better of him.
Chikarin is your champion.
No, they're waiting to do
Champion of this event.
like all the grand finals on the same day.
And losers fight for his life, and I'm not going to lie, man, in the events, the big weeklies that led up to this event, the JP community, they've been kind of getting blown up, man. King Ray Jr. came out here, made a statement. Ty came out here, got
so
a
that
big
means
win
like what? The switch over games, right? Because did they like finish off like losers for Street Fighter or whatever?
Oh yeah, you're right. Tomorrow. My fault.
Get
big
one.
punish and likely
Figured
hit
it.
the wall as well after this. Nope.
No, you could.
Oh yeah, this is new. I haven't watched Tekken since this got added, but you have the damage and the combo numbers now.
Oh, yeah.
Counter hit throw though.
It's such a weird thing to see a combo counter on the Tekken screen.
Yeah, training mode only normally.
Yeah, which is interesting because Majino, because Gianna
Bear Panda
is an anime fighting game player. That nigga is a Blaze Blue advocate. I don't know what he's doing commentating Tekken.
A lot of the players, I feel like they've had like
I
pocket
think
picks that they'll go to on the side. Even the character loyalists. Raichu is kind of
Like don't get me wrong, he plays Tekken.
I don't think he'll play in tournament like that.
That nigga specialized in anime fighters.
Why are they putting the 3 format instead of the 2 format? Was 2? Did they think 2 was not enough?
Let's see. He's swapping buttons, so
Like 2 commentators? I thought 2 commentators was pretty good.
This character does have range. He can space you out.
I don't think we need a 3rd commentator, no?
Kind of create like obstacle courses, especially with buttons like down back 2.
It's only for the English stream too. Like the Japanese stream, they only had 2.
But then also his stance. I would say some of his stances.
So maybe they think Dum Dum Americans need more exposure or some shit, and more people talking to him. I don't know.
I don't want that.
Chicken is kind of like the Kazunoko of Tekken. If he's playing a character, the character's cheap.
You can find
Yeah, because 3 people commentating, I don't need that.
cheap, effective strategies to win, right?
Yeah, but I heard there's not a lot of people actually playing Clive though, right? Like Clive's a pretty rare character.
I would say compared to when he first launched.
Even if the people are cool, it's just like 2 is fine.
This character still has very good. He has merits for sure.
Yeah.
Full crouch makes
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody on this motherfucker, but it's like, damn.
Panda legs, working the lows a little bit. Now just both counter activate now in heat stance, and now we just freeze.
I think in general, a lot of Tekken players don't really switch characters that much. They have their like legacy characters to stick with, and maybe a sub character, but it's not like a brand new character's out.
It depends on the player.
Yeah,
there's like a class of player where they just trust their Tekken core gameplay so much.
I was like, I know why Gianna is there. He actually lives in Japan.
So like for a lot of those players, you'll see a lot of players that switch off
Damn,
like Frag
the grab.
and Steve. Those players I feel like are not as character loyal, but then you run into some
Live gaming. I don't know. It's the bear. It's always the goddamn bear.
Comes to mind, you know, somebody like that.
It's always the
one
goddamn
drag sometimes or one bang sometimes. There you go. This is the other thing he's known for. This damage, bruh. This damage, especially if he right here, gonna 1+2 ender at the wall there. And again, the full crouch low. Now working the lows, working the chopping the legs with that blade. Angry hook from Rangchu though. The range on that thing, it's a big far swiping high. This character can just do so much chip damage, just so much you have to worry about. He is susceptible to some steps, especially on some of these delayed attacks, but man.
Does the beach ball do anything?
Yeah, it's part of some attacks. So you saw like there, it spiked at the end there. Reel him in, that's a new attack. I haven't seen that one yet. That's the Phoenix stance, and now you see the chip adding up here. Chikrin has wall advantage. Counter break on the throw, and just like that, Rangchu now with the advantage. Punish, got the splat, nothing after.
5 seconds left.
And there you go. Chikrin finds the swing there, finds the round.
Is that natural combo? Is counter hit? I don't know.
In heat, in that situation, yeah, I think it was. Oh, went to try to crush the low, was expecting the bear swipe, but here you go, headbutt. Goes to the heat now, angry hooks.
So what does it mean when you go into a full animation like that off the headbutt? Because there were other times the headbutt didn't have an animation.
It's the heat engager. That's the new Tekken 8 system, right?
Yeah, so every... You could think
Oh wow, she really doesn't know anything about Tekken. That's insane.
Or those kinds of mechanics, right? This game is after they've activated and they use one of those.
What did she ask about heat?
Yeah.
You can use it again and be able to dash after it. Or
Interesting at Evo Japan they have this format.
Why are they doing this?
One attack might not have a special animation follow-up.
This is Evo, right?
Like this is Evo.
Like this is like the Super Bowl. We should know this shit.
What are we doing right now?
But then again, it is. I guess I don't know. I guess why do we have an Evo Japan and a regular Evo?
But certain attacks, if you hit with it, it automatically go into that mode.
I feel like most of the fighting game companies are out based in Japan and shit like that. But we're gonna come back in a couple months for Evo, which is arguably a bigger event, arguably a better event.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe that's why they tried this.
se.
because they knew like
Evo Japan for years, like alongside with Evo. So I was like,
To have to go to a lot more of the move list. When he was initially released,
like maybe they're just gonna
he was overwhelmingly strong.
maybe
So,
regular
like,
Evo was gonna be better than this.
so effective
Question mark?
I mean, it usually is. It usually is.
just a few moves.
It usually gets way more. Well, at least to us in the States, you know, time zone differences and shit. Evo Japan usually does not have the exposure of regular Evo, which is okay. Besides, I do like regular Evo in the States. That's where they really have the big announcements. Like they have announcements here, but they'll have like bigger announcements in the a couple months.
Damn, that's crazy. Why is Rainshu doing this? Who is
bro? Because it works. All right, this nigga won Tekken World Tour last year off of this shit.
Wall damage from Clyde, not bad either. Fishing with the 1+2, angry hook right back at you, full crouch low.
Damn, he's got the Lars.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. The Bears, all of the Bears are better than Leroy.
Arsenal Ash, niggas rising over Uslan. This shit's crazy.
For all of the Bears, every Bear.
Too good for what it was.
He's always the goddamn.
Like I said before, a lot more of the move list now than you did.
Okay then.
To close out for Chikrin.
And then there's Clive.
And then there's Clive.
The Final Fantasy 16 character.
The EX attack, you can think of it that way.
That's why, like, so again, talking to Steve earlier, Steve's like, yeah, I didn't really like this guy Clive. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, huh?
That's your character.
This is your character.
I ain't gonna lie, Clive on release was actually dumb, and I didn't even feel like they really nerfed him that much because he's still. Oh, you break those.
Throw breaks that side swap, put Chikrin back to the wall. Fishing with his own bear demon breath.
That's the no. Oh my god.
Denial goes mid. Great dock there from Rainshu. Piling up the chip damage as well. Looking for one more touch. Goes low. Side said nothing. Plus range here for Chikrin, but the
Tech be pissing me off sometimes, man.
Rainshu in the interaction afterwards puts himself on set point here.
Damn, so he
too much to
sidestepped
think
the
about.
heat just
Yeah, the burst,
that's new.
And that's why it's like so annoying.
That was just a read that
You like fucking booming my mint. I need to watch a video or find some shit like, how do I prioritize my fucking mental stat? Because shit be happening, and I'm taking notes. But then it's just like more shit be happening. It's like, bruh, how am I supposed to keep note that, oh, this time, you're gonna do this, and the past couple times you did on top of like the mix up, on top of like the frame traps, on top of like the spacing, on top of the new chin, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that could have
Like, how the fuck do I prioritize my mental stat?
But we got to go to a break before we get to any more of the matches here at Evo Japan 2025. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And Steve is here. Steve and Sajam.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What are we playing?
Yeah. Character specialists too. Not just veterans of Guilty Gear, but these two are dedicated to their characters like nobody else is.
It's like 2 Guilty Gear veterans versus 2 young guns.
That's
on the winner's
Sajam.
side.
I will say that's probably one of the more alluring things.
Who is this dude right here? Who is this?
Chipotle?
Who is
That's
bro?
why this Evo's kind of fucked up. It's not sponsored by Chipotle.
It's not sponsored by Chipotle.
But also just the
That's what it is, bro. It's not sponsored by Chipotle.
If it was sponsored by Chipotle, we'd have better shit right now.
That are consistently coming back.
Yeah,
Because
You know, I should go get
was
some Chipotle
looking on
today.
Twitter, and that nigga Punk was out there playing in Evo Japan, and that nigga was hot because they were having issues with the PS5s overheating, and the venue was already hot, and so they basically had to players were losing games off of that shit because their controllers weren't working, and they had to like stop the bracket, stop the game, reset, and all that shit constantly.
Oh.
That this is a different game. Approach it in an effective way for this system.
Wait a minute. I remember that. I heard about that.
As well as Daru
Yeah, see, that's what happens when you're not sponsored by Chipotle.
That's what happens when you're not sponsored by Chipotle. You don't get proper heating and cooling.
That's what happens when you're not sponsored by Chipotle.
One of my favorite things, and one of the reasons I play so many fighting games is like the challenge of evolving to try to
Sponsored by Chipotle.
be better is one of the reasons that I keep playing, and I do play all.
What the fuck just happened?
Spent a little bit of the burst gauge there for the
Oh, we immediately switched to Guilty Gear.
I wanted to like just jump to where the fight was, and apparently the fight. Hold on.
Oh, they had a whole intro and everything. Yeah.
And he cannot get overrun. Right? That's the
It's
way
Guilty
he
Gear.
approaches this matchup where he needs to control the mid-range, stop the approach from Chip using like his 2S.
Well, then again, if it was Chip, if he got hit, he probably like died.
And then yeah, and get the knockdowns and then try not to.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the counter hit.
This happens.
Uh-huh.
The corner. Suddenly this kind of thing happens. Rope comes down. And
Block
then it's
this
like,
mix.
I gotta deal with plus.
I reject your mix up. Oh yeah, I reject your mix up.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like I said, if it's Chip, he just kind of dies.
1v1 intervention only on Rust.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
In this setup, gunshot. Oh, okay.
Because I hit him with the 6P and hit behind him, and he was like, "That's the craziest thing ever
Burn
seen."
that.
That just gave me a flashback.
Break the
and that
wall.
really tilted me. That really
Wall break is so dumb.
Magic Johnson shot.
Walker, you're so dumb.
Behind the back with it. And whatever
Okay, young
that
Chippington.
that's tricky, whatever you were talking about over there.
Tick.
That's the one.
Oh, get your hands off me.
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me.
My bad wall.
And the wall's broken. Oh man, that wall break.
Young Chippington.
Bit of the burst gauge there for the
I know how I
wall,
feel about
so
wall
I think
break.
Very, very worth it to keep pressure against this character. And yeah, very smart adjustment from Samito
I'm
there.
like,
Last time
nigga,
it was round stuff
I got you in the corner. Oh, this that new shit that Chip has.
and go under it. So
What is this line? What is this line that's on
So
the...
basically, the nigga puts a tightrope up on the screen, and he can run along the tightrope and mix you up like that.
Oh.
Want to get knocked down
Yeah.
through the glass?
you saw the footsies right there. He's like footsies in parentheses gun. He just runs in, backdashes, lets it lock on, gets a whip punish on the 2K from Summit there. Very,
Okay, he died.
nicely done. This is an easy kill.
Exploded.
Yeah,
Not gonna
it's
spend
Chip.
the burst. Round a piece.
Giving my man the tool.
Like I said, with Chip, they let you do everything in the entire world. But if a nigga just so happens to even flick like some sand on you, you will die. You'll literally explode.
You literally explode.
Because even if there's the burst, which we saw
Yeah, it's the Akuma effect, you know? It's like, yeah, we're gonna give him all the tools, but if a nigga sneezes on him, you will die.
But
I
he's
cannot
working
stress
though.
that enough.
You know what I mean?
But he's working though.
Throw the bomb out, try to get the
Yeah, he's cooking.
But like anything like that is
The
so
young
difficult
Chippington.
because of how a high octane Chip is. You really have to
Uh-oh,
rely
what's going
on
on
the
here?
normals and putting up a wall and getting him knocked down first before you establish that shot
Yeah,
game.
yo, that nigga slid in, bro.
Right? He was like, what the fuck's going on?
Trying to fix something up real quick.
Yeah, he called him over.
Oh,
and
is
he's
it
like,
is it the
"Yo,
overheating issues?
this guy's
Is that what's
cheating,
going on?
Is it?
This rope move? What is this?
What is that?
Because like the thing was the controller apparently people's controllers weren't working mid game, and so due to the PS5's overheating.
Yeah, the controller would like be stuck in the holding back position or some shit.
Space happens.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to intercept. You're just kind of RPSing with your dashing 5Ks and 2Ks, and like he tried 6S obviously, which someone immediately adjusted to with dashing 2K to intercept as well. And like it's very, very hard. The way characters like Chip or Milia or fast characters in fighting games make you fight against them is you just swing at the air, right? Because you know you can't.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen a couple times, more than a couple times.
You just like start swinging at the
Damn, they just turned that shit off. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, it was going off on Twitter about that shit, which I understand.
Damn, they just turned that shit off.
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
And all it takes is one time. I mean, like Chip in this.
They said we will be back.
You get a knockdown, and he really does get to play. That's why you see some of the big gambles where.
Setting up is really difficult, but like even if you set up once, the minute you break the wall or you like space happens, Chip is really wall to wall, and the super on the wall break as well for the
young Chippington.
Enough to kill the perfect.
Oh, he got a perfect. He murdered the nigga.
You see the wrist flick right there? That was nasty.
Man's a ninja, bro. That man is
Let me
a ninja.
go on back a couple seconds.
Yeah, so you gotta see how we. You're probably wondering how I got here.
I want to see it.
My son.
Oh, we mad though.
We saw again. Wait from summit into dashing 2K. Yeah, you saw him jump
Oh, he walked the tightrope. Oh, see, you see?
I said your sins from launch have been forgiven.
All right. Now you're fighting normal.
Okay.
No, I think Happy Chaos is also. Oh my god, like that too, where it's like, if you sneeze on him, he will die.
And then RC air dash cancel jump P. Well blocked, but another meter available.
But it's just like Chip is notoriously has the lowest HP best value in the game, so.
So this is just like two Akumas fighting each other.
Basically.
Yeah, he might not break here. I was gonna say.
It's like one Akuma's Akuma in the traditional 6, the other Akuma is Akuma if he had a gun.
Akuma if he had a gun.
slump god is here.
If he had a gun in set play, very.
Yeah, Summit was
Damn, look
trying
how
not
empty
to
some of them
block.
seats
The
are.
plan was like, I don't want to block because
Yeah.
then I'm gonna have to deal with the mix. So maybe if I get air,
Because another thing,
set off the wall.
who the fuck can travel up?
Didn't get afforded
Can
that
travel out to
opportunity.
Japan?
Facts.
Now Summit, you already know.
Stand H. You knew you was gonna run in big damage.
Damn. Why is he exploding? Oh, well, you said it.
He's trying to beat Chip to the punch in the neutral.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo,
what the fuck?
Roof on his ass, bro.
Wall to wall.
Nah, that was
Yo.
crazy.
Hey, yo, run that back, bro. Hold on.
What
Run
the
that shit
fuck?
back.
Hold on.
Now Summit,
Yo, run that back. When did he set it up?
and again, that's what Polka's gonna force.
He threw it up there, and he started walking on him, and he walked on it
He Roman
twice.
canceled to a yo.
The dancing on him, bruh.
Wall to wall.
Hey yo.
Nah, that shit's crazy.
Hey yo.
The young
Like, when did
Chippington.
he even said it? Yo.
The young
Roman cancel,
Chippington.
Roman cancel is an insane mechanic, bro.
Stop playing with him.
That's why those pants so baggy, bro. He's trying to
Like,
live like his character.
it just is. Roman cancel is an insane mechanic,
With
bro.
the Chip Zanoff and Polka definitely looking like he's trying to get his composure together here. He's like,
The
"Damn,
ability
son,
to
I
cancel
have no
literally
breathing room."
anything you do
I cannot get this dude up off of me.
is just, it's nuts.
Smothering, suffocating pressure. But we talked about it, right? That was gonna be the name of the game.
Anything you do at any given point in time, as long as you have 50, like half a bar meter, 50 meter, hey, you can cancel it. Like, bruh, that's nuts.
I thought we were not gonna play that game. It's like, you know what?
Oh, now he's
Oh,
playing.
tightrope.
Yeah, this
Now
is
he's playing Leo.
Oh, my man's.
defensive options, right? Obviously, and a little
And he
bit
does
more
not
to do
care.
in the neutral
That is crazy
No,
work.
he does not. He does not care. He said we still run the same mix, same set play, same pressure. Uh-oh. Wait for the DP. Uh-oh. Do it again. That's right, Leo.
Oh,
Ungo, you
no.
bunga.
Backdash BRC.
Oh, no. You have Unga too hard.
Unga too hard.
Okay.
Mm.
Side switch. There we
Let the
go.
bunga begin.
Homie's guard gauge was getting
on
cranked.
the burst right there. And I love that, using the cling off the rope to get out of there off the alpha. Unfortunately here, can take the wall break.
That's a new
He
mechanic they
uses
added.
it as a meter for the
That
hard
fucking
Wind it up, reset
different
back to
burst
neutral.
shits.
Now he's gonna see- he's gonna get
This shit
bonus.
is hurted.
He's gonna do with the pressure.
Oh, yes,
Find
Leo
the
hurts.
distance. YRC to stop the pressure.
Uh-oh.
I think he's gonna flash kick it off. But once again, another throw.
Doesn't want to take the risk. I like the
Okay.
deflect shield. Yes.
Oh, Roman cancel is an insane mechanic.
I would've took the
bro.
risk.
My God.
But I would have died because he won. That's crazy.
but he also has a DP.
Smirk in disappointment.
Oh, look at that 6P.
Oh, and he DPs on the plus frames on that. Now he's cornered already.
They give this nigga everything in the kitchen sink.
I love this nigga. Oh my god.
Poke timing has just not worked out so far.
He's so complicated, but it's just because he earned it. Look at this shit. Ugh.
On the ropes, and so he's gonna keep the
Yes,
pressure up.
aerial
All he knows
is grounded projectiles, aerial projectiles, got wreckers that has overhead low mix.
New chip
It
is
has
heat, by the way.
teleports. New shit with this fucking tightrope.
Summit burst.
His new drip is also insane.
Survived it this time.
Yes, very fast by the fastest character in the game too.
Enough to kill. Just
Like
goes
by
for possession,
like
blocks the
bar
kick.
none.
One more and he gets counter hit on the flash kick.
There's another chance at life here, but Summit still just a pixel.
And he's like the president of Africa,
Yes.
or
I think.
or he's like the president of like a South African country or some shit like that.
I fucking love Chip.
Samedo Chip just like that. 3-0.
And the way that Summit was making him play,
The young Chippy.
Former drug addict turned president of South African country ninja. Chip.
Chip. How the fuck did we get here?
The Arc World Tour.
It is a long story. It'll take about a 2.5 hour fucking lore video to explain that shit.
I think really makes people believe.
Well, actually, no. For that instance, Japan got blown up. That's the easiest way to explain it. Japan got blown up.
Version of the game, he's always been like, yeah, Eno's sick. You just gotta get better.
And this is one of the things. Look, not just his success, just the fact that I'm a character loyalist at heart. If you're going to take your character and make it work, you always have a fan in me.
Somehow this makes the
Years were
most sense.
taking over, and then Frederick or Soul and Asuka, that man, and the other chick who's Justin, they were just like, yeah, nah, we gotta blow that bitch. Well, Frederick was, not Frederick, but that man Asuka, he was just like, yeah, we gotta blow that bitch up.
You can match 6B, you can match 5P on hit.
So we prevent the whatever virus was spreading.
You just can't get out of his stuff the same way. He just has
Why is
Yeah,
bro
literally
just not hitting?
Japan again for like a third time.
That's better than other Eno players. He
You
just
said they
doesn't
blew up
die
Japan for the
same way
third
very
time.
often.
He really has a
Yeah, in the Guilty Gear lore, basically.
knowing your
Jesus.
weaknesses, where it's like, oh, you want to hit here?
because Japan got affected with like some type of virus or disease, like some curse, and in order to prevent that shit from spreading, they were like, nah, we can't let that happen.
You're probably going to be in trouble for a long time.
Yeah, and Red Ditto did not.
I was wondering why this man just wasn't hitting any buttons.
He didn't. He was just wrong in
Oh,
neutral
because all of his buttons get eaten up. I see.
And just the timing from
Oh my god, ew, Ramlethal.
It's alright. She's about to get moshed on because every single button that Eno has is apparently faster.
Watch, see, I say I hate Ramlethal. That'll be the one time Norman pops into the chat and be like,
You're right.
Oh, yeah, he builds the tension with the
I'm gonna say, where is he?
I'm lurking. I'm surprised he's not here now.
Bravery.
That is
on display.
Looking like a Cammy dive kick. Like, I'll call it how I see. Awful, awful burst. I don't know about that one, Chief.
The only thing I'll tell him is, hey, at least he was beat by Eno.
I mean,
But then again, there's Ramlethal. It's always Ramlethal's turn. It's always Ramlethal. Oh my god, I hate this bitch.
It's always Ramlethal's turn.
I put her in the same category as Preacher for me, where it's like she's not bad, but she's just like, oh my god, I just despise this bitch and what she stands for.
Not in what she stands for.
Specifically because I played Leo, and I don't know if the frame data ever changed, but on like round start, you know, I would do far slash, right? You know, try to like whiff, right? She does the same thing. My far slash is 12 frames. Her far slash is 11 frames.
1 second, bro.
I'm just like, oh, I'm just in here wondering why am I getting beat? I'm like, okay.
And yeah, he committed his air actions there, so it was kind of hard for Ditto to like sneak out of that interaction from Daru. When you're up meter in this game, any interaction like that lets you act first, force a response, and then RC and then deal with what they did. So
yeah, and Mortabata was very weird to get safe jumps on in this game, the way it works. So yeah, that's probably why we ended up seeing it connect.
But also just, you know, Eno's air dash, right? You commit to a button too early, you're probably going to get clipped anyway. If you do it early enough, it's going to kill out whatever. But that's what the thing we were talking about, Daru. You know, you have to interrupt those strings. You have to make them second guess it.
This is such a bad spot for Ditto. When he got wall broken there, he didn't have meter, doesn't have burst. Yeah, Daru was in such a good spot. He broke the wall. Ditto has no burst, no meter, right? And so he just dashed in and did 6P immediately because he knows that if he loses any interaction, then Daru's going to have 50 meter. He's going to have advantage to go for like HCL into mix like immediately. So he kind of felt forced onto a response. When the response didn't work, he basically gambled around.
Yeah, second perfect Daru's gone on Red Ditto in this set too. I do not remember the last time somebody's took convincing dubs on Red Ditto like this.
It's Eno, man. These things just happen. Like, it's one of those things, this character just does that to you sometimes. Oh, missed too far from the Rekka. Oh, 6P, and he's second. He's got, wow, that's huge damage, actually. And he gets the corner here. This is going to be, it's going to be so hard for Daru to win this there because it's sword toss into mix, into sword toss, into can you survive the mix, into, all right, you're out.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't stopping anytime soon.
All it took was one time. That was crazy. Red Ditto got like the one good exchange, and then the next spelled out good in his favor. Red Ditto in the corner, though. Daru, you know, on the offense gets a throw. Ball is to push him back out.
Yeah, Red Ditto wasn't ready to immediately take advantage of that push out, though, right? So
I was on a phone call.
He's really struggled to deal with this offense so far. He hasn't challenged a lot of like the hover stuff either. I mean, so much of what Daru's done has been tight, and this is going to be the round here, just like that. So set point, Daru, very, very quickly trying to 3-0 the Arc World Tour champion.
Man, that'd be a convincing victory. We might see those veteran specialists in that winners finals.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a tough matchup for Ditto too. This is the one that I was expecting to be like this because it's so tough to slow this character down, especially there's nobody else who plays like this. The delay on that,
so
it was like 3 pump fakes into the jump D to bait the throw.
That was ridiculous. Definitely drew the foul on that one. That's an and one if I ever seen it.
You saw the sword like, damn, you got it. You got mixed up still over here.
She is really just about to like lose this shit. And it's over.
I think it just happened.
Damn.
Oh no, that's a different one.
3-0 winners finals.
Cause I glitched a little bit. I think I was streaming. And not this nigga out here in his jammies.
I was just about to say that shit. I was like, the boy, this bitch out my ass.
Bruh, this nigga out here in his jammies, bruh. Hey, yo. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Hey, guys, that shit funny.
Hey,
yo, that's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That boy enjoying his time. What do you mean?
It's so easy for that to
Nigga
happen
in
to
his
you
jammies, bro.
Nah, that's funny as fuck.
It's just so different and so much of this character's pressure too. Oh, you could
Like Steve got pants on. Say got some pants on.
Steve's got pants on.
Joggers.
One thing about him too is that he can suspend.
Wait, could I have also watched more Street Fighter?
Right, so whenever he gets a hit, he gets to decide which of his resources he wants to use to break the wall. Which is a very, very nice thing to have.
nice. That's a nice
Or are they just
option to have
ending
in all
Guilty Gear
honesty.
right now? It feels like a lot of Guilty Gear. Oh, it is a lot of Guilty Gear right now. Okay.
Thinking it's back to sleep.
It's like a lot of Guilty Gear. Are they just ending Guilty Gear
My
tonight?
bad, cat.
I guess they are. I guess they're just ending Guilty Gear. This whole like rest of this.
Big cancel and immediate
My bad,
Kara.
cat.
He's
I
gonna
didn't
hit it
even push
early,
you
try
off.
not to get punished. Yeah.
And Lefty has no bullets again, right? Even with the aim assist on, finally gets one after the knockdown. Great block again.
Naps.
Oh,
Yep, energy.
Needed the meter to extend there because he had no bullets. And
Oh,
now he's
shit.
fully reload. Stick
The stream's
on the wall,
dying.
Gets the curse on as well.
Oh no.
Lefty, I love the way he's balancing, having bullets, and using the RC.
It might be time.
Shuts down the long-range option of Sim. That's going to be around on the board for left.
okay.
It might be time.
I think Levin kind of caught on that Churara is autopiloting that 2S a little too
It might
much
be
there
time
in
to
those
end the
interactions.
stream.
Like, both times there was a wall break, he insta 2S without thinking about it, I think.
That was a great
be
block
time.
on the dust.
Oh, and then the overhead.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
going to be a wall break there because he had Wild Assault at the end of that, so.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
Wild
we
Assault here,
can still
he's
watch
gonna
the shit,
resource
so.
nice confirmed.
It's true.
This is going to be a barrel
Yeah,
for
stream.
the wall break.
You see, with no other resources,
Want you to
that's
know.
why Levin pressed
Give a
that
damn.
instance, right? Thought he would put the brakes
But as
on,
but as a result, I give a damn. I also have to give a damn about myself.
Yeah, Wild Assault.
Do the thing.
In this game. As soon as that came out,
Be good
made it
people.
a lot better, and he utilizes it
Wash
really
your
well.
ass.
This is
The VOD will
back plus
save
positive
this
bonus.
because
Read a book, nigga.
Meter and
yeah, read a book, nigga.
Dodge
I don't read books.
like